I have been creating books for a while now, and I haven't seen something like this. It is now super easy to create kids' storybooks in few clicks using AI to sell on platforms like Amazon KDP. And what's even more interesting is that you can repurpose them into videos that you can post on platforms like YouTube. And all these are simple ways to make money online that we are going to look at in today's video. So you are welcome.
Welcome to KCK, where dreams take flight. Making money online, tech and sights so bright. Subscribe and stay, let's journey on. Together we'll shine from dusk till dawn.
The tool we are going to be using in today's video is known as ReadKidz. So this is what we are going to be using to create the magic for today's video. So simply all you have to do here is you can click on that try for free option over here. You will be able to log in with your Gmail and it's going to bring you to this interface over here. And also they're going to give you 1,500 free points that you can first use and see if this is a tool that you would like to invest in. Like you can see, I've already consumed mine. I only had 8 left. So I decided to upgrade to a new plan so that I can, share with you guys step by step how you can create amazing storybooks with this AI in just simple clicks. Okay. So before we proceed to creating our amazing storybook, let's first have a quick run through and get familiar with this tool and see what it's going to provide or what we are going to use to create our storybook with. Okay, so you can click on the explore button to find the different options, and like you can see, this is where you will find your creations once you're done creating. And under here there is an AI ebooks option over here, and this is the tool that we are going to be mostly using. So there is AI generate, which is going to enable us to create our AI storybook, and then there is use my stories. So you can easily use this if you already have an existing story to work with. So all you have to do is to come over here and you paste the story here, then you can proceed with the next steps. Okay. It also has a template option for people who don't want to build from scratch. So you can simply click over there, and then like you can see on the side, there is different templates that you can click on. And if you find a particular one that you want to use, you can use that particular one to create your storybook. There is other amazing tools down here, for example, like the AI image generator, and we are going to be able to explore all of these and we see how they work. There is also canvases, like you can see. So we'll go through these, but I want us to first start with our creation, and I'm excited to do this with you guys. So we are going to start with the AI generator over here. So we are going to click on that, and it's amazing how this comes out. So it's going to first give you the age group. So you can choose, once you click over here, you can choose what age group you want to design the storybook for, if it's age 2 or 3 to 5, 6 to 8, 9 to 12. So I think we should leave it to 6 to 8. And here you will choose what kind of stories you want to create. Is it bedtime stories, a fable, fairy tale, adventure, educational, mystery, science fiction, realistic fiction, everything over here. So you can choose the category that you're dealing with, and then you're going to click over here to choose the writing style. Is it a heartwarming story? Is it action packed? All of those things, empowering, educational. Still, you're going to choose the style from here. Okay. So I'm going to leave these settings on heartwarming, and then we are going to move on to the aspect ratio or size. So the size is going to depend on where you want to share your storybooks or you want to sell your storybooks. So if you're planning to sell your storybooks on a platform like Amazon KDP, you will have to work with an aspect ratio of 1:1. And what I didn't mention in the beginning about this tool is that it's so amazing in that once you create the story, you can actually turn into a video that you can share on platforms like YouTube, and we are going to be looking at all of those things. So if you're planning to turn the storybooks into YouTube videos, then you're going to look at the aspect ratio of 16:9, and that's what you're going to be using. But since I want to show you how you can make amazing book covers for your storybook that are unique, we are going to go with the aspect ratio of 1:1 because it will be easy for us to work with this in inches. It will be a reasonable size for a KDP book, whereby 1:1 is equivalent to 8:8 when it comes to inches. So this is what we're going to be working with. So I'm going to go with this, 1:1 in aspect ratio. Okay. So now we are going to proceed on to our next step, which is generating our story. And all you have to do is to give prompt words or short phrases to describe your story theme to this AI, and it's going to do all the work for you. So if you have something in mind, you can easily just type it over here. But don't worry, if you don't have ideas, you can use the help of ChatGPT. And all you have to do is to go over ChatGPT and type in bedtime kid story prompt ideas, and they'll give you different ideas, like you can see. So you can go through these different ones, and if you find something that you want to work with, all you have to do is you're going to highlight this, okay, just like you can see, and then you're going to copy it. You'll paste it into ReadKidz, okay, just like this, and then you're going to click on AI generate, and that way your story is going to be generated like you're going to see, okay. So our story is now ready, and all you have to do is to read through and you make sure that you like everything. So once you're happy with the results, all you have to do is to click on next. So it's going to take you to another step. By the way, guys, if you're finding value in this video, I kindly request you to support the channel by liking this video, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on content like this. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section down below, and I'll be able to answer them as soon as I can. So once it brings you on the next step, it easily identifies everything in the story. For example, like our characters, we have a female child over here, and it easily identifies that. Then you can see that we have also another side character, which is a male, and it's an animal and a bunny. Then it goes ahead to show you the whole entire story, like you can see. Then on the right, under the storyboards, it's going to show you what you're going to have on each page. For example, the title page, page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, all the pages, what is going to be on those pages. So it easily separates everything for you. So now you're going to click on next, and it's going to bring you to another page. And this is where you're going to choose your style. So you can go through the different options available. And if you find something you like you can see there is 3D animation style, very many of these. So you just have to go through until you find something you like. There is Pixar style, sorry. Let's try fantasy style. I'm going to click on that, and then you're going to click on next. On this step, we are going to bring our characters to life by generating the images, and like you can see, it already automatically selected for us the female character. So all you have to do here is to click on generate, and it's going to give you 4 different images that you can choose from. So this is what they will come out like, and all you have to do is to click on them and see which one you like better. And if you like a particular one, all you have to do is to click on its number. So this is the 4th one. I like this one more. You just have to click on it just like that, and you'll be able to download it, and you will have access to it, like you can see over here. So I'm going to be using this particular one, okay, like I said. So I'm just going to come over here and click on it. This is the one I want to use. Now you're just going to click on confirm, just like that, okay. You just click on confirm, and then you're going to go ahead onto our second character, and following the same steps, you're just going to click on generate, and that way they're going to bring for you different images that we are going to be using, just like with the first one, okay. This time, I think I like the first one better, so that's what I'm going to download, and it's what we are going to be using. So you just click over here, like I told you guys, and you'll have access to it. Then after that, we are just going to confirm, and then we will proceed into our next step, okay? So now you're just going to click on next. And whatever images you confirmed in our previous step is what is going to surface over here. So these are going to be our consistent characters when it comes to our story. So all you have to do is to come over here and you click on generate, so that you can generate a scene for each page, okay. So you're just going to click create for the first page, then you'll do the same for the second page and all the other pages. So let's do this really quick, and we'll see how it comes out. So once you're done generating images for each page, this is what it's going to look like, okay, like you can see. So I've worked on like 17 pages for this book. So one thing I forgot to mention maybe was to tell you that in our previous step where you saw the pages, where they showed us the pages and also described the characters, that's where you can delete any pages that you don't like, so you don't have extra pages for your book. So if you want to delete any page, that's where you can do it from. So like you can see, I'm not going to be working on this one. So let's first have a quick preview of our storybook before we go to the next step. Okay, so I'm just going to click on preview. And okay, I should mention something here. So the subtitles for the story are automatically generated in our book, like we are going to see. So you're just going to click on preview and we see what our books looks like right now. So I honestly think that it has come out great. So let's just click next and we go to our next step and I show you what to do next. So now this is where all the editing is going to take place. Like you can see, we already have our subtitles in the book already. So what you're going to do is to click on them just in case you want to change the font style. You can come over here and then you can click here and you can go through the different font styles available, and if you find something you want to use, you can just click on it and like you can see, it automatically changes. And if also you want to change the size of the font, you can click over here and you choose whichever size that you want, like you can see. So you can just go through the different ones until you find something that works for you. Okay, so I don't like that. I think I like the original text, so I'm just going to undo that. Okay, and then we are going to move on to another thing. So if you want to change the font color, you can click over here and you can go ahead and choose any color that you want to use, like you can see. Okay, so and if you want to make it bold, once again you can click over there just like that. If you want to change it to this font style over here, you can click over there, and if you want to underline the text, you can click over there just like that. So if you want a line through, it works like that as well. Then you can also add strokes to your text over here. You can align your text to whichever side you want. Okay, like you can see, if you click on that, it goes this side, and if you click on this, it goes the other side. So I want it in the middle. We are going to bring it in the middle, and let's remove the stroke from our text. So also you can add a background to your text so that it's easily visible and it pops out really well. So like something like that. Okay, so I don't like any of these features for my book, so I'm just going to undo that. Then I'll show you what you can do next. So now let's assume you want to add a page between these two pages over here. All you have to do is to click on add pages just like that, and then they automatically add a page for you, like you can see. But I don't like this page over here, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete that. And now if you want to add some images to your storybook, you can come over here with where there is image, and you can click over there. You can go through the different images available, and if you want to insert a particular one, you can just click on it just like that, and you'll be able to add it onto your storybook. Like you can see, sorry, I double clicked that, so I got two images. I'll remove that. You can make it smaller, and then you can go ahead and position it anywhere you want in your book. Okay, so if you want to just upload your own, you can click over here and then you can upload your own images. You can also add text by clicking over here, and then you'll see the different text options available. So if you find a particular one that you want, you'll just click on it, and that way you'll be able to insert any text that you want to insert into your book. Okay, so you can also add background images by clicking over here, and then you can go through the different images available. If you find the one that suits your book more, you can click on that, and then you can simply use that. Okay, so once you're done making edits to your book and you'd like to see what it looks like, you'll just click here where it says present, and that way you'll be able to flip through the pages and you see what. So do anything to mine. I didn't make any edits, so it's still intact like we saw in the beginning. So I'm just going to leave it like that. We are not going to slide through all the pages. So I want to show you how you can download your book. So there is an option of you to download page per page. Okay, so if you like the first page, you can download it, then you go to the second one and you download page per page, or you can decide to download it as a PDF at once. So you can click over here on these three dots, then you're going to click on export PDF. Then that way you'll have it intact as one PDF, and or you can choose to export image by image like I told you guys. Okay, so that's for the case of if you're just generating a book, or you're just designing a book, a storybook. Okay, now what if you want to turn it into a video? So it's actually very easy to turn it into a video, and I'm going to show you step by step how you can do it. But I just want to mention to you guys that you should watch this video till the end, because I'm going to show you how you can uniquely create beautiful book covers that are perfect for KDP. So you should stick around to the end of this video so that you can benefit even more. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is to add an audio to our book. Okay, so you're going to click over there, and right here you're going to see that there is an option of change all voice actors. Okay, so you're going to click on that so that you can get a narrator for your story. So there is different people over here, so you can listen to the different voices. Okay, and you see which one you like the best. For this video, I'm going to be using Olivia. So all you have to do is to click on select voice, and it's automatically going to, replace all the pages with Olivia's voice. Okay, so it doesn't end there. You will have to select two pages at a time and you generate the audio. Okay, so you're just going to click over here just like that, and also here, and then you will click on generate. So you're going to do that for the remaining parts of the entire book. And once you're done, you're just going to exit just like that. So we are going to go ahead and add some background music to our book. So you'll click over here, and then they'll bring you different songs, so you can click on them and see which one aligns better with your book, and you'll choose that particular one. Okay, so let's try the different ones. So once you find the one you want to use, you're just going to click over here just like that, and it will be added to your story. Okay, so now we are going to click on generate video. Okay, then it's going to bring you to this page over here, and from here you can choose the effects you want to use for your story, the different animations, and also if you want to change the background music, you can make the changes from here. So let's go ahead and choose this as our effects, and then we are just going to go and find an animation that we can use. So I'm just trying to see what we'd like to use. Okay, let's try this one, and then we are going to click on generate to see how our video is going to come out. So here is our final video. I'm quite not sure about a few things, for example like the effects we chose, but let's play it and you guys let me know what you think about it.
Clara and the Garden of Giggles. In a bright village, smiles had faded. A shy girl named Clara dreamed big, but felt invisible. Clara whispered stories to herself, spinning tales of magic and adventures no one could hear. One day, exploring her yard, she found it all heads she had never noticed before. With a gentle push, Claire parted the leaves and discovered a hidden path to a magical garden. The garden was alive with colorful flowers dancing in the breeze, shimmering like jewels. "Welcome to the Garden of Giggles," called a bunny in a tiny vest. "I'm Tickle Toes. This garden blooms with laughter. Will you help me spread joy in your village?"
So this is how our story has come out, and we still have a space on the side, basically because we used aspect ratio of 1 to 1. So if it was 16 by 9, that would be perfect, because this is a YouTube video, so that's why it doesn't fit on the screen really well. Okay, so maybe one more thing I forgot to mention is adding a bleed line to your storybook. So you can click on the three dots over here and then you click on bleed line. So this is going to provide you with margins that you can follow while designing your book. You just have to make sure that all of your important words or text are, within the margins, okay, so that when it's printing, they are not cut off. And this grid also is going to help you during printing, so you don't have excess white paper that you don't need. So your book is well printed once you have the bleed option. Okay, so this is a guide to have a well printed book. Now that we have this information, let's go ahead. I show you a few things about AI image generation with this tool, and then we will proceed to design our book cover like I promised you guys earlier on. And now for this tool, the AI image generator, you're just going to come back to our dashboard, our main dashboard, and then you're going to click on AI image generator. It's going to bring you over here. You can click on create new gallery, and they're going to bring you this page over here. So you're going to name your file, whatever name you want to give it. So let's say I want to name it Kaden. Okay, then you're going to go ahead and find the style you want. So there is different styles like we saw earlier on, so you just have to go through them carefully until you find something that you want to work with. Okay, so let me see what we can work with over here. We tried anime style, so let's try pixar style and we see. So after that, you're just going to click on create. Okay, just like that. So now once you're on this page, you're going to input your prompt. So like you can see, I've already done that. It says Kaden, a cute 7-year-old African boy in a magical forest with animals happy and singing. So you're just going to click on generate. And like you can see, there is also an option of editing the prompt just in case you want any changes with your image. So you can always come back here and you put your prompt so that you can edit it and have better results. Okay, so let's just wait for that and we see how it comes out. Okay, so like you can see, they've generated for us 4 beautiful images. So all you have to do is to go through all these images and see if there is a particular one that you'd like to use for your story. If you find it, all you have to do is to download it and then you use it in your story. So there is a vocabulary option over here as well, whereby it helps you with deciding on the shooting method, the characteristics, different things. So you can choose the camera, location, angle shoot, everything. So you just have to go through these different things. Then once you find the one you want, you just have to confirm it over here. You click on it and then confirm. Then you go back and generate the image so that you can have exactly what you're looking for. Okay, so now that we know how ReadKidz works, okay, we know how this tool works and its full potential, let's go ahead and design our book cover. So the easiest way to design a book cover is going back to our design, and you can find any image that is outstanding for you that you'd like to surface as the front page of your book cover. And once you find that image, all you have to do is to download it, and I'm going to show you how we are going to use it. But amongst all the images that I generated earlier on, I don't like each and every one of them. So I wanted to try out something different. So I came back and I've edited this prompt over here. So I want these two to be hugging. Okay. So I'm just going to click on generate and I see what options they're going to give me this time. So the first one would be great, but the bunny doesn't have hands. So I'm going to go with the third one. This is what I'm going to choose. So I'm just going to click on it just like this. And then I'm going to click on confirm. Okay. Then after that, I'll be able to download it. Okay. For the next step, we are going to be using KDP cover calculator, and all we have to do is to fill in the information over here. Then we will have a template that is going to be our guide for a perfect book cover. So basically we are just going to come over here and choose a paperback, and for the interior trim size we are going to go with black and white. Then the paper type, we will select white paper. Okay, then our reading direction is going to be left to right. Then measurement units, we're going to keep it in inches. Then interior trim size, we used 1.1, but like I said in the beginning, 1.1 is equivalent to 8.5 by 8.5 in inches. So we are going to use 8.5 by 8.5 inches. And then we need to put the number of pages for our book. So we only worked on 18 pages, but for KDP you must have at least 25 pages. Okay, so I'm randomly going to put 25. Okay, so I'm going to click on calculate dimension, and they're going to generate for us a template that we can use. So after that, you're just going to click on download template. So we are basically going to save this as a PNG. Okay, so we are going to click over here, and we are going to click we are going to choose the PNG file option over here. This is what we want to save. So since we added bleed to our page, we are going to be using these overall dimensions in our next tool, the 17.306 by 8.750. So let's first save this really quick, and I show you what we are going to be doing next. So next we are going to be using Canva to design our beautiful book cover, and we are going to choose the custom size over here. So after choosing the custom size, we are going to import the measurements that I showed you guys earlier on. The first thing we need to do is to change this to inches. Okay, so we are going to change it to inches, and we are going to import our measures. Our measurements were 17.306 by 8 point 8.750. So these were our measurements. Okay, so we are going to click on create new design, and they'll bring us a new canvas that we are going to be working with. So this is our beautiful canvas that we are going to be using, and the first thing you need to first do is to go to uploads over here. You click on the uploads option, it will bring you to this space over here. Then you're going to upload both the template and then the image we selected earlier on. So the very first thing you're going to do is to click on the template, and you're going to make sure it fits the canvas really well, just like this. Okay, so next you're going to click on this image over here, and you're going to make sure it fits the front page of the book. Okay, so this is going to be our front page, and then this will be the back page. Okay, so we are going to make sure this fits really well over here, just like that. Okay, next, we are going to design the back part of the book, and we are going to come over here to elements. Then under elements, you're going to search for shapes. Okay, so we want to use a square. So that's what we are going to be looking for. So now you're just going to click on it just like that. So we are going to do the same thing like we did with the first image. So we want it to cover the entire back part just like this. So all you have to leave behind is the spine. Okay, just like that. So now you're going to click on the color options over here. They'll bring you different colors that you can choose from, and that way you can change the back part of the book. So I want us to choose from the colors of the main image as they're loading right now. So you're just going to try the different ones, and you see which one you like better on on your image. Okay, so let's just try them out to see which one suits better. Okay, just like that. So I think the first one is really good, so we are going to work with that one. Okay, so now what you're going to do next is to design the spine. So there is two ways to do it. You can just drag the back part of the book and cover it just like that, or you can undo that and then you can get a square once again. Okay, so you're just going to click on it just like this. Okay, let me first click on see all. Then you're going to choose a square just like that. So you're going to make sure it covers the entire spine just like this. So you can reduce on the transparency of these two images that you created earlier on, so that you have everything well aligned. Okay, so you're just going to reduce on their transparency just like that, so that you have everything aligned like I said earlier on. So now you're going to make sure you get the spine very well. Okay, just like that. And then you're going to do the same for this side as well. Okay, so we are just trying to cover it up just like that. Then you can remove the transparency to see how it has come out. Okay, how it blends well with the two images that we had earlier on. Okay, so yeah, So now if you like it like that, you can leave it as it is. But if you want to change the color, you can do the same thing like we did with the other image. You can go on and try the different colors available to see which one looks better. So I think the original one we had earlier on looked really great on it. So we can leave it like that, okay? So now next we are going to add a title to our book, and to do that we are going to click on the text option over here. So you're going to click on this add a heading, okay? So you're going to drag it and position it where you want it, and then you're going to type in your title, okay? So I'm going to paste mine over there. So the Garden of Jiggers, okay, just like that. So it looks good. I'm just going to drag it up a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is you can change actually the color of this title from here. So you're going to click on that. Let's turn it to white, okay, just like that. And then we are going to go ahead and also change the font style, okay? So you can go through the different font styles available. If you find a particular one you'd like to use, you can use that, okay? So let's try the different ones over here. So this looks good, okay? Now let's add some effects to our title so that it can pop and it's more visible. So we are going to click on effects over there, and then I'm going to choose this one over here, just like that. So we are going to change the color to black, okay, just like that. And we are going to also increase on the thickness of the effect, okay, just like that. So I think it's more visible that way, and I think our cover looks really great. So now all that is left of us is to download the book cover. But before we do that, make sure that you remove the transparency and be sure that everything is within, just like that, that it doesn't go on this brown lines over here at the end, okay? So let's remove the transparency, and then we go ahead and download our book cover. So we want to download it as a PDF print. So you're just going to click on that download option, then you're going to change this to PDF print, just like that. And now you're going to go ahead and click on download. So it's going to save on your device, and that way you can easily use it while you're uploading your book onto Amazon KDP. So to upload your book onto Amazon KDP, since this video is already long on its own, I'm going to leave you this particular video in the description down below so that you can watch step by step and also upload your book onto Amazon KDP. And before I end this video, I also want to let you know that since you enjoyed this video, I know you like this particular one as well, so you can click on it and watch it so that you can take the information and all the content that is in that video, you take advantage of it and also learn about how to create these particular books, okay? Thank you so much for watching. So this brings us to the end of this video, and if you haven't liked the video, I kindly request you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on content like this. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section down below, and I'll be able to answer them as soon as I can. Thank you so much, and see you in my next one. Bye.